Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome to week 6. We're on week 6. Yay. As you can see, I'm in my classroom today working a little bit. So I wanted to come live from my room to you this week. Wanted to go over just a couple things in week 5 that we submitted. One is the peer reviews. They look fabulous. What I've seen of them, they look really, really good. And I will grade all of them today, so you will have some feedback notes and your grades, and continue working on your observation from what you see that your peer noted. Also on week 5 discussion, it was in regards to Theris behavior, and those look really good as well. All those grades will be in today. Just kind of wanted to go over, recap what we have learned in the different social development areas. The first one was Freud, which is family influences, right? Erickson, I would say would be more of a biology, which is the 8, make sure you go over the 8 stages of development. Next, we have Piaget, which is he created the 4 stages, which actually is the thinking area of it, right? And biological maturation, as well as that social interaction, is very important within these 4 stages. The next theorist would be Skinner and Watson, which is social learning and reinforced behaviors, right? So the experiences the child has creates the way they think. Okay, Maslow, which is also that pyramid, physical and psychological safety is always first. So that's the bottom part of the actual pyramid. The child can go up, love, social needs, and so forth. But if they don't have that bottom, um, they can't go to the next level. They can go to the next level, and then maybe some homelessness might happen, or other things might happen that, like for instance, right now where we're going through the pandemic, their safety, they might not feel safe. So again, they're going to drop down to that lower level. So they have to have it in that level to move on. And Vygotsky is the last theorist, and Vygotsky is social interaction, and Vygotsky believes that culture. So culture drives behavior, right? So the child is continuously learning because through the culture and the family dynamics. Okay, so going on, that's kind of a nutshell of chapter 5 and what we learned in module 5. So module 6, it's right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on our instructions. So in module 6, again, I always indicate that learning opportunities, you're going to want to, when you're reading your textbook, you're going to want to look for characteristics of frequency counting. Okay. We're also going to discuss the core emotions and how they're displayed at different developmental levels of the child. And you'll be able to generate strategies that a teacher can use to provide emotionally secure environment in a classroom or in a group setting. That's important because we're going to touch on that in a moment with our discussion. So make sure you read that and understand that. And then you're going to examine behaviors at various ages that give concerns about emotional development. Um, so to be successful in this module, you will need to read the textbook, chapter 6. You'll be able to take the quiz at that point and make sure the quiz is due no later than October 2nd, 11:59. It's worth 10 points, and as you know, you can submit the quiz twice. The discussion board this week is worth 10 points, and again, very important, the original thread is due by Wednesday, the 30th of September. Must be 100 words or more, and then of course your 2 peer posts are due by October 3rd. They must be 50 words or more in length, and you must submit different days. So the original thread will be due on one day, and it's due no later than that Wednesday. So if you can get it earlier, that'd be great. And then your 2 peer posts has to be on separate days as well. So I'm going to go over the actual discussion this week, and it's under emotional difficulties. Again, you'll be reading about this in this chapter. I want you to tell me from the following emotional difficulties, what would be your response? How are you going to handle a continued crying child, a child that with social withdrawal or not speaking, a child with extreme hostile aggression, and a child with extreme fearfulness? I want you to tell me how you would handle this or what is your response. Okay, so There you go on that. And then again, you're going to be working on your observation number 1, and it is actually due on the 3rd. It's worth 90 points. If you have any questions, make sure to get with me prior to that, obviously. You're all doing well so far of what I see. And then I wanted to make sure that you are aware. I sent out an email earlier this week on the Zoom date change for observation 2. Instead of that Saturday, I would like to meet with you on Wednesday evening, October 7th at 7 p.m. So please make sure you respond to the email for verification that you've received it and that you are good with that day and time. I'm thinking it's going to be about an hour, and then I'll answer questions from that as well. So that is it for this week. Have a fabulous week. If you have any questions, please email me. I will talk to you all soon. Again, have a great week and stay safe.